Hey, so this is Sam Hume and Tom Adamson, final project for databases. First part of it is um, the database, and obviously the database is here. We have these test queries, and this is the schema. And so what we do to extract some of the data is we make this connection, and because it was a lot simpler to do it this way, we pulled everything from the respective tables and put them into lists. And so we got director, movie, actor. And so down here, when we run these questions, we can analyze the data and format it a lot easier, so that we can output it the way that we want. And so how we do this is essentially we grab the different items that we need, and if we need to move, like in this case, so we're moving through actor lists. For question one, we were doing how a A-list actor would affect a movie's overall budget. So we go through the movie, and if we have not yet seen that actor, we will add him to the list. And if we have already seen that actor, we will increase his overall movie count, and then find the movie he's associated with, and then add that um, profit from that movie in this case. Down here handles averaging all of those, and then we write it to a CSV file, which is read by our Java programs. Here's question 2, question 3, question 4, and question 5. And so when these are done, then they will just close the connections, and we will be good to go. So here, if I run it, all right, and so we ran the different queries, and we created the CSV files, and if we look at the respective files, we can see that it does in fact now have the actors, the number of movies they've worked on, and the overall average profit of those movies. So yep, that's our first section.
So this is our code for the final database project. The main class is dbFinal. It just has the run methods, or it calls pretty much every class that runs each algorithm for each question. The first question is pretty much just a basic correlation question. Originally we planned on finding out if there was a correlation, and if there was, we were going to use naive Bayes algorithm in an attempt to approximate a value at the end, but there was no strong correlation at all, so it would have been a waste of time to try to approximate a value. The next question, we used clustering, which calls the clustering class. Clustering class uses k-means to cluster the data and sends it back to Q2, which uses that to determine the highest combination of genres. And question 3, this one we were gonna, again, with find correlation. If there was a correlation, we were going to use a neural network in an attempt to approximate a function which could predict values, but the correlation on this one was just as weak as before. Question 4, we this one was a probability. Uses simple probability just to determine if a given actor has a higher chance of having a movie be profitable or not. Question 5 was another one we were planning on using a neural network for, but again, we could not get a strong enough correlation to make it worthwhile.
Awesome. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.